Hey everyone, it's Rob, and following on from some of the questions I've been getting about the trend breaker strategy, I'm just going to go through some examples of drawing trend lines and other things to look out for on the different time frames, and getting a guide for whereabouts price is, where it could be moving to, and all that sort of thing. So, let's have a quick look. I'm going to jump onto this. Here, I've already set up where's it gone? There we go. So this is one I've already been doing this morning for, and by the way, today is Good Friday. It's Friday the 19th of April. So things are moving a little bit differently today. So what we've got here is, let me just move that out of the way a bit. We've got this green line here is what I drew earlier on in the day as the hour time frame. So that was the trend line on the hour time frame. And if we just zoom, so we can see that overall on the hour, this has been heading upwards, and it's actually broken that trend line. It had to go here, push back up again, and then this time it's actually broken through. And this orange line is the 5-minute trend line. So I've got it from the top of the wick there, catching the wick there, and so it's now broken that trend line on the way. As it's come down, it's now broken that on the way back up again. So this is the 5-minute time frame, and it's really just a case of drawing a line and joining the dots. There's not really anything more technical than that. So yeah, all I've done here is this is over the hour time frame. So if we go to the hour time frame and just have a quick look at that, and let's just make that a bit more easier to get on with. So you're probably looking at this going, what on earth is going on there? So actually that was the green line at the bottom was the hour time frame on its upward move. This green line above is the hour time frame on a sort of downward move. So as you can see, overall it's been sort of heading down, and for the last few hours it's been sort of pushing up-ish. These blue lines here are 4-hour and daily trend lines. So as you can see, there's a trend line there, but it's obviously broken that and started moving down. And there's a trend line underneath here. In fact, let's go to the 4-hour, just have a quick look at that. So we're looking obviously a lot further back. So, excuse me, yeah, that's going back quite a way, obviously back into January and February for that trend line all the way up there. And then we've got this one coming down this way. Now, obviously, you've got some bits here where spikes have just have gone through, but I can't remember exactly when I drew that. So it may be that those particular movements, as I got down to the smaller time frames, it didn't quite make that much difference. So just looking along here, we've got this. It's a very slight upward trend from that point to where we are, or where we were a little while ago. So that's that line there. We've got a line from the bottom of that move there, heading up, see if there's a trend in that sort of direction, but obviously it's broken that and come down. And this was the overall 4-hour, the 4-hour daily. I normally change colours I normally use orange for the 5-minute, 5 and 15-minute, green for the hour, and blue for the 4-hour and daily. But you can use whichever colour you like, it doesn't really matter. So that is overall, you can see we've got this downward trend on the either 4-hour daily coming down that way. So we can see the price is moving down, and then it's been in a push up. And then if we can head back to the 5-minute, we can see that price has broken through the green hour time frame trend line, and we've got this trend line down here covering the 5-minute period. So each of these candles represents 5 minutes. Let's move that up a bit, make that a bit bigger for you. There we go. So what we can do now, as we've got just the 5-minute time frame, we could draw another trend line along there, like so. So you're getting a rough overall guide of where price is sort of going, and you know, that is basically all I do. So I'm now waiting for this to break this and come back down, or it may respect this trend line and keep pushing up, which is fine, but at least we have an idea of what's happening. So just a very, very quick video of just how to draw trend lines. You normally use the top of the wicks or bottom of the wicks, depending on which way you're going. As price is moving up, you draw the trend line below. As price is coming down, you draw the trend line above. Yeah, try and get as many touches as possible on the trend line. You can use 2 touches to make it a valid trend line, but actually that's just 2 points. So it doesn't really give you a strong trend line. So you're really looking for 2 or more touches to make it something that's a really, really good, valid trend line. So as you can see here on this one I've just drawn now, we've got 1, 2, and now approaching or possibly approaching a 3rd touch to that orange line there, and then we can just see what happens next. So I hope that helps. If you've got any questions or comments, obviously please chuck them in below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you've got anything that you'd like to see added to this, I've got to say actually that I obviously use the Stochastic and MACD as well to support my the trade when I'm placing it. So here, for example, I placed a trade when it had broken the hour time frame coming down, and also looking at the Stochastic and MACD. So we've got red over blue for Stochastic, red over blue for MACD, and I'm happy with that to get into the trade. The only challenge I had forgotten was obviously because it's Good Friday, that the spreads were slightly different today, and yeah, so it wasn't as profitable as I was hoping it was going to be. But you know, I'm just not going to bother trading for the rest of today, and just do these videos to try and help you guys out, just to draw trend lines and see what's going on. Actually, as you can now see, the current candle that we're on has just pushed up, had a quite strong push up, but it's sort of hit that hour trend line and come back down again. So it might just nudge through, but let's, you know, I haven't necessarily got that trend line absolutely spot on. So yeah, just interesting to watch. So I hope that helps. And as I say, if you've got any comments or questions, chuck them in below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day. Have a great Easter weekend. I hope you get the time to rest and recharge, and look forward to some exciting trading next week. Take care, folks. See you later.